Minasan konnichiwa, Kazuki desu. And this is going to be an iris guide. I don't know if I'm going to put out another part to this or if this is just going to be a one-time thing. But this is going to be a guide to saving iris, how you should spend iris, things like that. See, right now I have 4,000 iris. See, if I click on it, 7 of it is paid and 4,306 of it is free. I have no idea how in the hell 7 of it is paid. That's really annoying because I need 3 of it to do a paid. I need 10 of it to do a paid single, and I have 7. Anyways, first things first, never use revives for basically iris. Like if your team dies for an event, don't use 10 iris to res and frickin' like finish the stage. Same thing with war games. Don't use iris to run war games if you run out of passes. Just wait for your passes to regenerate. That is a complete waste. Especially if you're a free-to-play player. Even if you're not a free-to-play player, like, it's just a waste. Some other things that are going to help you with iris are doing your dailies. I've already completed all mine, but once you do your dailies, you get 10 iris. Other things to do are when war games are out and record buster are out, run war games and record buster. The first time you do every day, it's going to give you 10 iris. And then some other tips I'm going to give you are when it comes to summoning. If you are free to play, I would personally avoid pickup gachas unless you have unless you're one away from limit breaking the character, like max limit breaking the character. You need one more copy. I would steer clear of a pickup gacha, and even then I would still probably steer clear of it and just try and get a prism bond. If you don't know what a prism bond is, I mean that's probably a whole nother video, but I would probably wait for a prism bond and just use that too, because otherwise you're going to end up spending 2,000 iris just to get one copy of a character, which is also kind of a complete and total waste. Because if you're doing a 10-step banner, which means that there are characters guaranteed on the 1st, the 4th, the 7th, and the 10th steps of summoning, and there's only 10 steps, and that's it, and then the banner's done. You can continue to summon on it, but you're not guaranteed anything anymore. 2,000 of that gets you halfway done. You'll do 5 steps, and you get at least 2 guaranteed 4 stars from that. So you're basically spending 2,000 iris to get 1. But if you're max limit breaking a character, it's worth it. It really is worth it, especially those stat increase. It's a huge jump, but I would honestly probably wait for the prism bond. That's kind of up to you. If it's a really good character, you might want to just spend the 2,000 iris. That's kind of debatable. That might not be the worst decision ever, and you might get other 4 stars along the way, but it's 3% chance you might not. That's just up to luck. Also, summoning on regular gacha. I would not summon on 5-step. These are really 20-step gacha. These aren't 10-step. These aren't 5-step gacha. It's 5-step, but it's 4 rounds. So that's 200, 250, 300, 350, 4,000. That's 1,500. You run it 4 times. That's 3,000, 4,500, 6,000. So that's quick maths. 6,000. When a regular gacha costs you, that's 10-step, costs you 4,000. So to get 4 guaranteed 4 stars, you have to spend 2,000 more iris. Yes, instead of being 10 steps, it's 20 steps. So you are getting basically 5 steps discounted. It equals out to where you're getting 5 more steps that you normally wouldn't get, because basically the iris is free. So basically you get, or like discounted, because it's not 400 every pull. So basically you're getting 5 steps more than you would if you were just pulling at 400 each. It equals that out in math. But you're not guaranteed anything from them. You can just get basically 3 stars from them only. Whereas if you carried over that 2,000 Iris into another gacha, you would be guaranteed at least 2 more 4 stars. And if you ran all the steps of a gacha, say you run all 4,000 Iris and you're really close to max limit breaking a character, you're like 1 off, then say you're like really close to max limit breaking a character. Sorry, my phone locked. I have no idea how this is going to affect the recording. So say you're like 1 off of like max limit breaking a character, then you can use that extra 2,000 Iris for 4 more pulls to try and get that character that you basically wouldn't have anywhere else. I'm going to kind of tap the screen and stuff and make sure my phone doesn't lock again. And then if you want to roll both gachas, you're going to have to spend 6,000, 2,000, 6,000 plus 6,000, that's 12,000 Iris. Whereas if you were going to do it on a normal gacha and you wanted to roll both, it was just going to be 8,000 Iris. So basically, if you saved the 6,000 from one, you'd literally just be 2,000 away from being able to do all 10 steps on 2 different gacha banners. So it's totally not really worth it. If you're free to play, it's not worth it to do the 20-step, 5-step, 20-step banners. It's not worth it. Unless you really absolutely love these characters and they're like your favorite characters ever, or you're not free to play, it's not worth it for you. Some other things that I'm going to mention, and other quick ways to get Iris that probably new players or some people might not be paying attention to, are talking to characters. Literally just talking to characters. If you increase your CP level, and I don't know if I'm going to, for a character, you can get 10 Iris. I haven't talked to my characters because I've been working like crazy today at work. So I pretty much normally, when I'm working that much, I don't talk to my characters. But you want to talk to all the characters. And it increases your CP besides just feeding them CP items. Let's see if I increase my CP level. Nope. I did with Dionys, but not as Eyes as a character. And then other things you might not know is you can change your character right here in the change hero. And then each character has their own CP, so you can increase their CP levels. Also, instead of just selecting them, you can just actually do a quick change, like literally just pressing this little refresh button next to the next update. So if you didn't know, that's what that next update's for, and it shows you how many people you have to talk to. See, it says 6 right there next to next update. I'm going to talk to Otaru, and then I'm literally it's going to say 5. But I can literally press that refresh arrow, and then it'll put me on Bell. But yeah, if you increase, I'm just going to switch to Bell now. But if you increase your CP level, then you also get Iris. You get 10 for it. Also, in the interact menu that I just clicked on, it's got the exclamation point down there. You can basically do more stories. So you can do stories if you have the CP level for it. And those give you Iris just like any other story or quests. And then stories that you can click on if you have the right CP levels. And those are literally just story dialogues that you can skip or you can watch them. I like to watch them. They're pretty entertaining. And those give you 5 Iris apiece. And those are for like every character. And I think there's like 11 or 12 of these characters. Oh, there's 20 of them. There's 20 of these characters. So like, there's plenty of Iris. You can see how many stories and quests and then stories there are. So There's plenty of iris to be had. And then also outfits, which I forgot to click on. If you unlock certain outfits, like if you summon a certain character and it's got an outfit, then you get a story based on that outfit. And then you can click on those as well, and those give you 5 iris. So those are just simple ways to get iris that I feel are often overlooked. And that's just kind of basics of how I would spend iris as far as summoning. I would spend it, if you're free to play, on 10-step gachas only, unless it's characters you love, or you're not free to play. And I would never use it to revive or for war games or anything like that. I would never use it for anything like that. That's a total waste. If you do have any more suggestions or any more things you really are kind of like eager to know about iris spending or anything like that, or just other content in general that you want guides on, just leave a suggestion down in the comment section down below. I'll try to get to it as quick as I can. But I'm pretty busy with work and stuff like that. Like I said, I record videos a lot, but I only can upload like once a week. So I pretty much set videos out to upload like throughout the week. When I upload them, I literally just upload all the videos I recorded through the week. But thank you all for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. But thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time.